Hello everyone, this is Professor Reimer. This video is a welcome to the week that begins February 1st, 2021. As you can see on our lesson plan for the week, there is no school today. That's Monday, February 1st. We teachers have been working all day on getting our grades in for the first semester, as well as preparing for the second semester. So, welcome to the second semester. Also, welcome to a new unit. This week we are starting Unit 6 entitled Transoceanic Connections, 1450 to 1750. So, in this unit we will primarily focus on the European exploration and colonization of the Americas, but we'll also look at the European connections that happened in Africa and in Asia. So this week we have two DOLs. We have the first DOL in which we will analyze the causes of European expansion from 1450 to 1750 and its impact on the Aztec and Inca empires. And then we will explain the impact of the Columbian exchange. So I hope you are looking forward to a new unit, a new semester. I thought I would spend this welcome video to review some ways to be successful in this class, some ways to ensure that you get your credit. So remember, you get your credit by doing two things: passing the course and attending 90% of the time. So let me navigate over to the attendance policy and refresh how attendance is different in this school year due to the pandemic. All right. So there are many ways you can get counted present each day. Now, I must say, you only can get counted present for my class on days my class meets. So, for example, tomorrow is an A-day, so I will only take attendance for my A-day students. So, A-day students, tomorrow and only tomorrow, you must do one of these items in order to get counted present for tomorrow. So, you submit an assignment. To be honest, this is my preferred method of getting attendance. This is number one. How do I get counted present? Do the work. Because every time I grade the work, when I look at the work, I mark you present. So what I do is, like, let's say on tomorrow, Tuesday, you turn in the work. On Wednesday, first thing I do in the morning, very first thing, is I see who turned in the work, and then I mark them all present. So you want guaranteed, I mean rock solid guarantee that I will mark you present, do the work. All right. Sometimes though, things happen. So another way to get counted present, and this is probably the way that most of you are getting counted present: required interaction each week via office hours. In other words, you attend the Google Meets. But I can't say enough that the Google meetings are optional. They are a way for you to get help on the work. They are a way for you to meet synchronously, meaning at the same time, with your teachers. You don't have to come. In fact, they aren't even class. They are what the district is calling office hours. Think of them more like tutoring. Now, I know a lot of teachers are using them or treating them like class, like they do the lesson in person. They ask you questions, they want you to answer them, and that's how they decided to do their office hours. But that's, how to say it, a bit much. I think it's a bit much to require students, and the district would agree if you read all of the district guidance, that the learning is supposed to be done asynchronously, meaning, students, we know you're busy and have crazy lives right now due to the pandemic, so you have 24 hours to watch the instructional videos and do the work. I think it's more fair for students to just watch the videos, do the work, and then come to the teacher for questions, instead of being forced to get a live lesson at a specific time each day. What if I'm working? What if I have to babysit my little brother during that time? So that's why I really stress in my class making very quality video of instruction, clear expectations of the work. And that way students, whenever you can during the day, and it has to be that day, but let's say you're working from, let's say you got the early shift, I don't know, 6 a.m. to 2 or something like that. Well, when you get off work and have some break, a little bite to eat, and then you can sit down and do my work, and it's all there for you. You don't have to be live with me in person. But if you choose to be live with me in person, that is another way you can get counted. You can get counted present. All right. Another way you can get counted present is if you do some kind of activity in Google Classroom. So usually this means asking the teacher a question or posting to the stream. That is another way to get counted present. Similarly, if you log of student activity in other online, so we don't do this in my class, we don't have this, but in some of your other classes, if you're using some other, I don't know, DocuHub, or if you're using the textbook, that could count as well. All right, phone call logs between student and teacher is also a way to get counted present. But even better would be email logs. So sending me or your other teachers an email with questions about the assignment or something also counts as your attendance measure. Okay, you only have to do one of these each day in order to get counted present for that class. Now, 8A students for tomorrow. Let's say you don't do anything tomorrow, and then the next day, Wednesday, you turn in the assignment and you turn it in late. That's fine. I'll grade the assignment. I'll give you a 10% penalty, but I'll grade your assignment. But I cannot mark you present because you have to turn in your assignment that day it's assigned. In other words, I have 24 hours to hear from you, starting at midnight the day of our class until 11:59 the day of our class. In that 24-hour window, I must hear from you. If I don't hear from you, I cannot mark you present. No matter what. No matter what you do, no matter what I do, I can't mark you present. So guys, do one of these each time our class meets. All right, that's one way you can make sure you get your credit. You can't have more than 10%. You can't miss more than 10% of class. So for this past semester, that was 3 days. 3 days, that was it. You couldn't miss more than 3 days. I think this upcoming semester, it might be 4, but you'll have to hear from Mr. Sparrow or the attendance office what it is, for sure. To be sure, don't miss any days. Maybe one, but no more. Otherwise, you're going to be doing attendance recovery. All right. The other way you earn credit is by turning in your assignments. Now, let's talk about some changes that the district made to the guide to grade reporting. So last semester, I made a big deal about redo policy, makeup work policy, late work policy. All right, the district has given us teachers some updates to those policies. Here they are. For the student who has not demonstrated mastery of learning in the 6 weeks, 9 weeks, or semester grade, evidenced by a grade below 70%, the student shall be allowed to redo assignments and tests where a grade of 70% was not earned. The window to redo assignments tests shall extend through the last day of the 2020-2021 school year. So if you're asking yourselves, when do I have to turn this in by? The last day. You have until the very last day for any assignment. That includes from the very first assignment to the very last assignment. You hear me? So take heart. If you've not turned in some work, you failed the first semester, you can still turn that work in, and I will still grade it, and you could still pass. Now, this next bullet, students will have the opportunity to redo assignments and tests. Teachers do not need to create new assignments and tests. The student may complete the original assignment test assigned by the teacher. So for the first semester, I and the other poly teachers gave students additional optional work to raise the semester 1 grade. Okay. That was done before this policy came out. Going forward, I don't anticipate doing that again. I don't think I will. It was extra work for me and it was extra work for the students. I believe in the work that I assigned the first time. I think it's high quality and I think it shows me your mastery of the objectives. So don't put off the work I give thinking I'll just do this extra work, you know, later. I'm not going to do it unless the district says otherwise. It says here, it's consistent with reference A that was above. The teacher may also offer assignments for redo or retaken tests that are different from the original assignment or test, so long as the concept assigned or tested are the same. May also. It doesn't tell me I must, and I don't think I will. So what I'm saying here, do the work I assign. Don't wait for other work. Don't ask me for other work. Do the work I assign. Okay. I think those are the key announcements for this next upcoming semester. Let me go back to the site. Remember, if you ever need to contact me, my number is on my website. It's right there. That's my cell phone number. You can call or text. But the best way to get a hold of me, especially during the school day, is at my email. I'm always checking. I'm always responding. And guys, I'm here to help. I am here to help you succeed. Remember, our goal is to grow, right? I really put value in making progress, and keep working at it, guys. Some of you are making progress, and I think many of others you can still as well. I'm here to help. Let's get after it.